Dylan, come on. We need to be for real and do the intro to this video. This is already a crappy video.
He's all out, so Cedric wanted him.
What's up? Facebook?
Mom, it's not.
Okay, we have
Rachel,
to
what do you want me to do? Rachel, what do you want me What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rachel's channel. Today we're going to be talking about relationship advice with the questions that were given to us on Instagram. Hope you guys thoroughly enjoy it.
And also, it's going to be like a sit down, but this is just the beginning of the video, but I don't know where I was going with that. You did a pretty good job.
Thanks. Alright, relationship advice time. Here we go.
Freaking bug just bit me.
The one and only question that needs to be answered. How do you do it? One. Not complex. It's not. You just have to want to. That's it. That's it.
Kids recording. Dylan. But the problem is the light it's too overexposed. We have to face this way. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
It's really not that
well,
big
then
of a
come
deal.
sit closer.
I can't. I need back support.
No.
Yes. I'm good right here.
Alright, we need to be centered. Scoot over. Okay, so we made a list of the questions that everyone asked on Instagram. That the question I posted on my story. Dylan.
What?
It's not funny when you're looking at the camera like that. And some people asked the same questions, so we kind of just made a list of a few, so we weren't answering the same questions over and over again. So, yeah, here we go.
There's 15 questions. Number one, how did y'all meet?
Do you want to, like, you say it first, and then I can, like, build off of it, or how do you want to do it?
I'll answer every question first, then you go.
Okay.
Met high school, and my sister danced with her, so kind of saw each other around there. And then when we got into high school together, that's just kind of how it kick-started. And our friends.
Yeah, so our friends were like mutual friends growing up. Like, we grew up in the same school district, so we kind of just always knew of each other. And yeah, we ended up started dating. I was a senior in high school and he was a junior, and yeah. Next.
Where's Dylan from? I was born in West Palm Beach, Florida. Lived there for 9 years. And then I moved to Dallas. That's where Rachel's from as well.
Yeah, I'm from Dallas, Georgia.
Yep.
Well, I was born in like Kennesaw or something. I don't really know. But Georgia.
Okay, let's not put you saying you don't know where you're from in the video. So.
I really don't know what hospital I was born at. Kennesaw,
I don't know.
I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dallas, Georgia, parents, family still lives there. 3 siblings still live there.
We grew up like, I mean, my parents just moved to Florida. That's obviously where we're at right now. But growing up, my neighborhood was about 10 minutes away from Dylan's neighborhood. So we were really close growing up.
Favorite thing about each other. My favorite thing about Rachel is that she is...
I'm scared.
She is very OCD. And
that's your favorite thing?
Well, it's one of
them. Least favorite thing?
No. That's one of my favorite things.
Oh.
Because everything is planned. There's never any... Like, everything's down to the T. We know what we're doing. If we're going to the beach tomorrow, we wake up and she has bathing suits ready, towels ready, everything is ready to roll.
You like that? I thought you hated that.
No, I like it because I'm the opposite. I wake up and I'm like,
he's very slow paced.
Because I'm bossed. I'm bossed around the rest of my time.
Wait, you're not letting me say my answers to the questions. Okay, my favorite thing about Dylan is that he's very caring for others. Like, he would put, if he had $5 to his name, he would give me the $5 for something if I needed it or whatever. He's very, like, puts other people before him, which is a trait that I need to work on.
No, you're good at it.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Should we say our least favorite, or pet peeves? Okay. I thought I was gonna
Calm
say,
down.
I was gonna say the least favorite. I don't have a lot of storage on this car.
Okay, so pet peeves about each other. Sounds like you have yours ready to roll.
No,
so
I really don't. Well, one is when he takes his like dirty clothes off, he just lays them on the ground. He doesn't ever put them literally in the laundry hamper that's literally right beside it, or in the suitcase. Like for instance, I've had to pick up all clothes this trip, but it's fine.
Not true, but.
No, I have more. We allowed to say more than one.
You can.
My second one is when he goes to the bathroom, he doesn't put the toilet seat down.
I put it down every time.
I'm a girl.
Now.
You don't. You do not. I literally have to do it every time, and it grosses me out.
When I'm with you, I put it down. Whenever I'm in my house in Raleigh, I leave it because it's just a house full of guys.
Okay, whatever. Well,
mine would be. If one little thing goes wrong.
No, that's true.
If one little thing goes wrong, the day's ruined.
Yeah, I need to be more positive. Something I'm working on. But at least I admit to it.
Maybe not the day, but the next 5 minutes are the worst 5 minutes of her, I almost cursed, of her life. That's one thing that gets under my skin.
Okay.
Because I'm the opposite. If something goes wrong, I'm just like, okay, well, find something else to do or we'll fix it.
Good night.
Like today, the boat. Oh God, the boat. The boat didn't work properly, and Rachel's immediate response, we need to just sell it.
I didn't say it like
just
that.
Just get rid of it.
I didn't say it like that. Next.
That is, okay. Explain the first date, first impression, and how did the date go? So, first date, we went to Longhorn Steakhouse, then we went to a movie.
And fun fact, I had to drive Dylan to our first date because he didn't have his license. We went to a movie. Neither one of us can remember what movie, right?
Yeah.
And then, what were first impressions? It's kind of hard, like, it's kind of hard to answer because we've known each other for so long, but, like, I guess first impression after the date was like, ooh, I really like him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She claimed I was awkward, so.
He's a very shy person, so, like, it was hard to get him, because I had been in a relationship before, and I'm Dylan's first girlfriend ever, so I think it was just, like, kind of different for him than it was for me, but he's better now.
And
clearly,
the date went good.
For 4.5 years.
Yeah, clearly the date went well. So, next question. Do y'all have a lot in common, or do opposites attract in y'all's relationship?
Opposites attract.
Obviously, I don't think that.
I think that it's opposites attract because I'm very, I wouldn't say like, I mean, yeah, I'm high strung and dramatic, and you're very calm. It's kind of like my parents. Like, I'm like my mom, and you're like my dad, kind of like, you're very calm, and so I think that's how we balance each other out well. I think that's like why we work well together.
Yeah, and so I think with that, it makes it like, with commonalities, like you see kind of maybe your dad and me, and I see my mom and you, so maybe that's why it kind of works in a way.
Yeah.
Grew up around each other. I mean, like, hung out a lot with friends, so it's obviously we kind of had some similarities already. So I disagree with Rachel. I think that we have a decent amount in common.
That's nice.
Yeah, so how often do you see each other during the school year? During the season,
we do it by semester.
Yeah, when it's in season.
Okay, well, first off, we should probably say me and Dylan are long distance now, our relationship. I go to school at the University of Georgia. Dylan goes to
NC State.
So we're about did you forget for a second?
No, I thought you
we're about 5.5 hours apart from each other, and it's hard because we're both involved in sports. Dylan plays football, and I'm on, some people won't say it's a sport, but whatever, I'm on the dance dog team at Georgia. So we have both very busy schedules, and it's hard to find time, especially with football games being on the weekend and basketball games and stuff being throughout the whole week and weekends. So we kind of just have to balance out our time. So to answer the question, how often do you see each other during the year? We do it kind of by semester. So the first semester is football season, obviously, for college. So I am going to Raleigh more, and then spring semester of college is basketball season, so I'm having to stay in Athens more, so Dylan will mostly come see me more often because I don't have the weekends free like he does then. So I would say probably 4 or 5 times a semester, besides going up for football games. But when I go up for football games, sometimes it's an away game, so I don't really get to even see Dylan besides watch the game, and then I leave because he has to go back on the bus, so I wouldn't really count that as seeing each other.
Yeah, and I mean, during my off season, Rachel said my weekends are usually free. I mean, that's somewhat true, but we also have a lot of stuff that we do on the weekends sometimes. So it's not like every weekend I can go.
Yeah.
It's like one weekend we'll have nothing, and then I'll be able to go because I'm not missing anything. how do you have effective communication with long distance? I mean, we're busy now. At first, she was at home. She was working and doing some modeling stuff.
I wasn't in school at first, so it was hard. Yeah, because I was bored and he was really busy, and so I was like always wanting to talk and be like, what's up, like, and then I would be like, not lonely because I lived with my family still, but I would say the biggest advice if you are trying to do long distance and you're wondering, wait, what was the question?
Well, I'm supposed to go first.
Let me see what the question is.
How do you have effective communication?
I don't even know what I was saying now. Whatever, you go.
You were saying, so when she lived at home...
To stay busy.
When she lived at home, she wasn't busy. And I was always busy. So she was like always trying to like text me, call me, and FaceTime me, and I couldn't respond that much. And so she was always kind of like, oh, blah, 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 like, we're not talking that much kind of thing. And then she went to Georgia, and she was always busy, and now we'll literally text... not barely, but we
don't really talk throughout the day besides like a few back and forth, like, oh, I'm in class, what's up, like,
or
oh, good morning,
we'll call between classes, and then at night we'll just FaceTime, and then that's really it. And I usually wake up earlier than her, so I'll usually text her when I wake up, and then she'll text me, and then our days kind of start, and then it just...
But what I would say is to stay busy, because you're not wondering out through the day, oh, I wonder what he's doing, because that also comes in with like the whole trust aspect of doing long distance. But also I would say set aside a time, if you can do every night, every other night, to do like, we kind of do like, we call them like FaceTime dates kind of, and we'll just talk and catch up that way, just to make it easier. Also, I always like count down till next time I get to see Dylan, and I'm like, oh, a few more days, whatever, and that really helps as well. So
the next one is, how does long distance work, kind of going off that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I actually have a simple way. If you want it to work, you'll make it work.
It'll work, yeah.
I mean, if you
I feel like people try to find excuses to make it not work, and people are always like, oh, it's gonna be so hard, whatever. And like, I am so guilty of that. Like, I always look at such the negative part of it, and Dylan is always so positive, which I really like. He's like, it's not that bad. Like, it could be worse. Like, I could be across. Like, it could be worse.
But also, it's not easy. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy, but it's just.
And we've been doing it now for 2 and almost over half of our relationship, so it's just kind of, I wouldn't say normal, because that kind of makes it seem like, Dylan, you keep leaning back. And
Sorry. It's just something that you just gotta accept. Then once you do that, then it's
just look at the positive side. You just really have
and
to stay
if you have friends wherever you are at, then it helps a lot as well.
Like, I have a roommate, Teddy. She's been in a lot of my videos. Her boyfriend was a football player as well, so she wasn't in Athens, so we would do everything together. So just kind of like finding a friend or a person to always hang out with and spend your time with, instead of like the time I would be spending with Dylan, I would just hang out with Teddy, and it would be great. And we could like bond over that both of our boyfriends were, I guess, gone, which is sad.
Ever think about breaking up? No.
Wait, have we ever thought about breaking up? No, we've never thought about breaking up. And also, Dylan always says if I ever want to take like a break or break up with him, that he's never getting back together with me.
I don't.
Sweet boy.
I don't believe in that kind of stuff. So there's no breaks or break up, get back together like you said.
It will never work again if you break up and are like, ooh, let's try to fix things again. It will never be the same.
Plans after college. With both of us, with my profession that I'm trying to get into, it's going to require a lot of moving, possibly. So we've talked about it, and we're just going to kind of go with the flow with that. And Rachel wants to open up something online.
Well, Dylan is going to graduate a semester before me, so he'll be kind of trying to figure stuff out. And then obviously I'll try to figure whatever I want to do out. I'm obviously going to get a job. He's going to get a job. And if that means living together or being long distance a little bit longer, and then finally living together, then that's what we'll do. But I mean, we're just going to like do it by ear. We don't have like a set plan where we're like, we're moving in together on this date and this, because I just feel like trying to be too planny with it isn't gonna work out. So.
Yeah, and like kind of back to the pet peeves, like if we don't make a set plan and something happens, then it's not gonna be full destruction mode. Yeah. We'll just kind of go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Hard to trust each other? No.
We've never had issues with that.
Yeah, I think that it's like it's more complex than just the saying of innocent until proven guilty, but that's kind of how it is. Like, there's no reason to not trust Rachel.
Also, if you feel like you can't trust the person you're with, then you probably shouldn't be with them. But to go off of that, it's like you just, like, if you want a long distance relationship to work, then there has to be trust, or like everybody's gonna be miserable in their relationships.
Yeah. So okay. So Dylan, what is your favorite thing?
Oh wait, we have some fun questions that some of our like friends and family asked, so we just wanted to add them in so they could.
Well, you said you were gonna have your phone and look up some of the other ones.
I have them.
So, Dylan, what's your favorite thing to do in Athens? And Rachel, what's yours in Raleigh? I think mine in Athens is just kind of being able to, well, hanging out with Rachel, seeing her, and also just hanging out with friends, because a lot of the people I grew up with go to Georgia, and so get to see them. We just go out, have a good time, go out at night, you know, do that, wake up in the morning, have lunch or breakfast together.
What is the question you're answering?
What's my favorite thing to do in Athens? So that's kind of mine.
My favorite thing in Raleigh is honestly just hanging out, like relaxing and stuff, because it's always like so go, and then when I get there, it's like we just kind of chill, like watch movies, do whatever. There's also like cool food places that I love there that we don't have in Athens, so we just kind of hang out. Also, one of my good friends, shout out to Amanda, lives there, so we always like hang out with her and stuff.
Mother's maiden names. My mother's maiden name is Dodie.
My mother's maiden name is that her middle name or last name? Stefan?
Her old last name.
Stefan. I also have one from this weird girl named Emily Racky. Why haven't you set Emily up with one of your football friends? She's asking.
I'm still taking resumes. Any special guests soon?
Aaron Winkle, this is your personal shout out in this video. I have a few questions about Dylan. I'm not gonna bring that up, your nipples.
Yeah, let's.
Dylan's got 4 nipples. Want to show them?
No.
Okay. Alright, I guess that's where we'll end the video. That's all we got. So, hope this helped. I really did have some questions about long distance and stuff, so that's why I wanted to do that question and answer on my Instagram story. And a lot of people did ask some good questions that hopefully we answered well for you guys. But yeah, like always, if you have any other questions that I didn't get to or whatever, just leave me you can comment on this video and I'll probably answer back, or DM me on Instagram. Don't forget to follow my Instagram. I'll post it right here. Like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you in our next video. You have to like this is what I always do. And cover the screen. Ready to go.